He won this
today.
afternoon,
Okay,
yes.
22-0 for Jet Lawrence. So it's interesting.
But it's great to have Ricky Carmichael here, a Florida native, pacing the field at Daytona for this, the final race of the regular season. One spot available, still in the playoffs. And again, the regular season championship up for grabs. 2 by 2, they come through the start zone. Chase Briscoe, Eric Almirola, green flags in the air.
Well done. Good plan of attack early from the 2 SHR Fords of the 14 of Briscoe and the 10, the white and black car of Eric Almirola, second car on the inside.
Steve, we saw a faster lap than qualifying at the Daytona 500. Will we see increased speeds with the pack now? They've done some work throughout the year on this package to try to get it as best they can and as much speed as they can as we ride along with the Advanced Auto Parts camera for Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, the speeds are going to be unbelievably high. The cars are better. Everything's on the line. The risk will be higher. As the sun sets and the lights come on, grip will go up, which will allow these drivers and crew chiefs to work on speed more than handling.
Still side by side for that top spot. Again on the inside, the 14 of Chase Briscoe. And on his outside now, Bubba Wallace fighting up there for that second spot. Almirola pushing Briscoe now, and those two surge ahead.
In rules here at Daytona, you see the double yellow line. You can't go below that, but that's really it. Push as much as you want, connect as much as you want. Any way you can help the car in front of you move forward is acceptable.
You're going to hear the word momentum a lot. The outside line gaining some momentum now. We'll see if Bubba Wallace can clear that 14. Riley Herbst in the 36 pushing Bubba Wallace right now. Riley Herbst, the full-time Xfinity Series driver, but a great qualifying effort. We'll see how good of a pusher he is up front.
You see these teammates, Stewart-Haas teammates pushing each other. 10 car, Eric Almirola, big push to Briscoe. That helped clear that inside line.
So much energy on that inside line now as 4 cars have cleared the outside line.
Gibbs jumps up in front of Bubba Wallace right there. 2 Toyotas trying to work together to get that outside line going again.
Marty.
Rick, it was a terrific Friday for Stewart-Haas Racing for 2 cars up front right now. A pretty good Saturday as well, but it did not start well for Ryan Preece. He qualified in the top 10, and he said he had no power steering on the pace laps. The plan was for Stewart-Haas and all 4 of their cars to work together tonight. So, Steve, how do they need to change that plan now that Preece is all the way at the back in 38th after qualifying in the top 10?
Well, inform your drivers about the issue. Let them know that plan is still in place if Preece can get up there, but you can't manufacture it. It has to be patience. Although you see right here, patience being tested as 2 wide has turned into 3 wide.
Rarely do we see 3 wide with the next-gen car at Talladega and Daytona. It's typically just 2 lanes. Let's see how this kind of works out. Blaney jumped up there trying to recruit some people to come with him. Let's see what happens behind him. Right now, nobody wants to go. Here comes the teammate, Joey Logano. He's going to drag the brakes and let Blaney get in front of him in that 12 car.
So now we see the 3 Penske cars all lined up there with Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, and Austin Cindric. Those 3 Fords will try to work together. It's been 3 Fords that have worked well together up front already. Take a look at Riley Herbst and a little bit of movement here at the front of the line.
Yeah, he's trying to push the 23. Doesn't have a ton of experience in the next-gen car and how it might handle that shove in a transition from the banking or the lack of banking on the straightaway into the turn. Always learning here in the draft. Pretty interesting, guys. Ty Gibbs jumped up to that outside to try to lead that outside line, and then we did it. When he did it, the energy just went away from it.
They're going to have to start pushing each other, bump drafting to get back up there.
Inside line with the momentum now as we see 7 cars have broken away.
Yeah, those 2 cars running side by side slow themselves down just a little bit. Now they're trying to stay spread apart so they don't actually drag each other down too much. When they get close together, that side draft starts to happen, and when you're wheel to wheel, both cars suffer.
Take a look at this from the Toyota onboard of Bubba Wallace right there on the front bumper.
It's like the couple cars jumped in that outside line right there. The 20 car of Bell, Truex as well now. All the Toyotas trying to find each other. Even though that outside line hasn't really been productive, them just seeing an opportunity to get together was worth it in their eyes. So we'll see if they can get it going now on that outside line and start going back to the front, take over those Fords.
Yeah, Steve, I'm sure the thought there was to get more cars up there and it would make that outside line productive.
Manufacturers working together. Fords working with Fords right now. They're the top 3 with Briscoe, Almirola, and Burton.